Hello and welcome to the Unfiltered Takes podcast, where we talk about everything nerdy and lay out the internet just how it is. I'm Uka, who is super late to the Morodership fandom, and I would do anything for our Mooney.
And I'm Adi. Mess with me and you'll get crucioed. Well, as you guessed it, we're talking about Hogwarts Legacy this episode.
Revelio! Lumos! Levioso!
Oh boy, where do we even start with this one though? It's a doozy.
Well, first of all, we do not support transphobic comments, just to get it out there.
Oh.
We're just talking about like the whole fandom situation and what it's happening.
Yeah, I think it's good to get that out of the way. I think we're both grew up with Harry Potter, right? And it's I think an important part of everyone's childhood, regardless of what's going on.
That's debatable. I mean, I think you've read the books, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I
have it.
Oh, really? I remember I was like 9 years old and reading the first book while I was like in the hospital at one point. It was
what?
I had
what
like
in the hospital for
appendicitis. So I was there like with freaking appendicitis and reading Harry Potter. It was that's the main thing I remember about it. And also, okay, no, I'm not gonna talk about this on the podcast. It's fine.
Is it something gross?
I mean, no. It's like I was 12 and I remember like I was watching I think the second Harry Potter movie, and then that's when I got my first period.
I have to get that out.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I mean, it is unfiltered.
You said it's unfiltered, so.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at like you having appendicitis because that's awful.
It's fine.
But
it's
just
fine.
just the idea of you sitting in a hospital reading Harry Potter, it's knowing like the hospitals for kids.
Yeah,
there,
it wasn't fun. But I the fact that I remember that more than anything, But like regardless of it, like it's the whole fucking conversation that we absolutely do not support anything that JK does. That I think you can give a little story about how much we don't support JK Rowling.
Yeah, so like basically I didn't read the books, right? And this was like a whole thing because another memory that I have is I was with we have a common friend, and we were like in England. And there's like the train station where you can take pictures of the what is it, 5.5? I'm not a Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's like the King's Cross.
Yeah, exactly. And we were staying in line because like a lot of people were staying there, and we're like, oh my God, it's Harry Potter, because I've watched the movies. I've watched all the movies, and just to defend myself, I've read fan fictions of Drarry, and I know more about Harry Potter because of the fandom and what was on Tumblr and on the internet.
I love that your exposure to it is Drarry fanfiction.
Of course.
I remember reading like fanfics, but like it's funny, right? Because like I ended up really shipping like Draco and Harry, but initially I loved Harry and Ron.
Oh my God, really?
Yes, I don't ask me
but
why.
that is like a whole thing right now.
Is it?
Yes. Like every time someone talks about like the Gryffindor house, they're always like saying like, oh, Ron had like a major crush on Harry.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
I see it.
I mean, it did.
You went from best friends to like childhood friends to lovers trope to enemies to lovers.
Hey, like if I'm gonna, you can see the evolution in the tropes that I enjoy, because like now I'm all about,
and now it's like even
I'm literally only about like the crazier stuff like constantly, but like it's progressive.
You are unhinged, my friend.
Oh, for sure. We're gonna get to that. No worries. But yeah. So you were saying about
Yeah. So I learned about like the whole like story through the internet. Basically, I've never read the books. But yeah, I was like sitting in the line of this like train station, and with my friend, and we were just looking at each other like, "Did you read the books?" And I'm like, "No." "Have you seen the movies?" "Some of them." "Why the hell are we staying in this line?" Like, we're the most fakest Harry Potter fans that were just here. Which is literally the same happened when I was a kid. Basically, I was taking English classes at the British Council Institute, and my teacher came up to me one day in the class, and she gave me this letter, but she was like, "Stay after class." It was like a secret. And she was like, "Open this when you get home." And I was like, "Oh my god, what is this?" Like, I was imagining it was like a cash prize. I was like, I would gladly have the money. Maybe I want something. I don't know.
Give me the money.
But no, it was just an invitation to this like book event.
Okay.
And I was like, I think I was like in middle school. That's how old I was. So all I could see was that it was free food, and that was my motivation, even as a kid, and even now, proudly, I would say if it's free food, I'm gonna be there.
I mean,
my only motivation of going. So I just go to this book event, not knowing what it was about. I didn't know who the author was or anything about it, but I just went there, and I see that there were other kids that were invited. And they put us in the same place, and we started talking, and they were like super excited about it. Like, they were freaking out because it was like a huge thing, right? Like with Harry Potter, even for kids.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
People were staying in lines, and they were like merchandise and everything. Like, this was like the biggest thing for kids back then. And they got so excited, and they were asking me, and like I was trying to make friends. I was trying my best.
That sounded so sad. I was trying to make friends.
Just trying to make friends. And they all came to me, and they're like, "Oh, what is your favorite Harry Potter book?" I was like, me not reading any of them. And I was like, "Psh, well, of course the first one."
The one with him on a broom.
Yeah. The one where he gets a scar on his forehead,
That makes it very clear.
And I went it through, like, they actually believe me, and they're like, "Oh, yeah. Oh my god, that's my favorite one. It's a classic."
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah. Remember, if you ever want to lie about something, always say the first one. Oh, first movie, first book. It's always going to be the best.
Of course.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm at this Harry Potter event, and I don't know what's happening. And then they're giving this like amazing speech. I'm like zoning out. I'm not paying attention to anything that's happening. All I can see is this like, it was the first time that I saw like these men with like plates, like gentlemen, like holding like, "Oh, do you want to eat? Oh, do you want it?" I thought it was like the fanciest thing ever. It's the first time I was experiencing this, right?
Okay.
And they had like these plates with like shrimps on it. And me and the other kids were like, "Oh my god, they have like free food. Let's go and, taste it." So we go to this guy who, he was giving it to the adults. Like, you wouldn't expect to give like free food to some children. But he was nice, and he gave us to taste it. But he had like no plates or napkins or anything. It was just like a shrimp, like in sauce, and just like handed to us. So it was like kind of weird to eat it. And we're trying to put it in our mouth, and we tasted it. It tasted so freaking disgusting.
Oh, ew!
It was vile. It was like so gross.
Ew!
And it was full of sauce,
so
and it was
gross, though.
it was on my hands and everything. So just imagine like these like middle school kids like trying and like looking disgusted and like full of sauce on their hands, and that is the moment when my teacher comes with J.K. Butterfucking Rowling
Okay.
to introduce to us. And she's like super nicely, like super proud of us, like, "Oh, these are like the best kids that I have in class. They're amazing at English. Like, kids, like here you go, you can meet like J.K. Rowling." And J.K. is like, like wanted to shake our hands, and it's just a bunch of us with like
oh god,
sassy hands. Some of us like almost picking out the shrimp. They're like, bleh.
Oh god.
Like, so imagine J.K. Rowling looking at this middle schooler like, what the hell is happening?
Oh my god.
So I shook hands with J.K. Rowling with a very, very saucy hand.
And what was her reaction?
She looked disgusted.
Sounds about right.
She looked like she wanted to get out of there. Like she just wanted to go home. Yeah.
Well,
and I also have this picture with all of us, like from that day. So,
you have proof.
Yeah. I used to tell this story like, oh, I know J.K. Rowling, and now I'm like, ugh. Yeah.
Well, you freaking, you put what was the sauce all over her hands,
Yeah. So I got my revenge for everyone. I gave a very saucy hand to
saucy
JK.
hand. Very fishy handshake.
Very fishy handshake. I made J.K. Rowling look disgusted. I ruined her day, at least a little bit, so I'm proud of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're here to talk about Hogwarts Legacy.
The game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, the whole controversy started because of her comments, and, like, activists were trying to cancel people who bought the game and they were, like, playing the game.
Yeah.
Which, again, not condoning transphobic comments, and, like, people still enjoy Harry Potter as its thing. But yeah, people still bought it and still played it. Which is crazy because of these hate comments, the game was even a bigger success.
That's what happens, right? Because negative attention is still attention.
Yeah,
So it usually backfires. That's the thing. And
exactly.
And I think what actually resulted from it is the fact that the game in itself is built in such a way that you can create your character to be however you want them to be. Yeah, that was the whole point. Because you can, make them look like, a girl, but give them a male voice and give them, male pronouns, and they can be whatever gender, whatever identity you want them to be. And in the game itself, there's a transgender person, and
they were aware of all of these things because this was an ongoing conversation for a long time in the fandom, and like even with the movies. And I think they took like all of these and tried to like make it sort of right in the game. Like even like having a trans character, Sharona, in the game.
And I think this also resulted in a lot of creativity from a lot of people, right? Because, I mean, you can explore the game and you can explore it in every other way, but like the fact that you have the lore of the game, but then there's the lore that the fandom creates, which is even better than the whole thing. It's
crazier.
It's great.
Yeah. I think they like took it, for those who like played it, like they took it really, like the storyline is pretty good in some aspects. I don't think like the end was like ending was like complete. So I'm thinking they're gonna make like a DLC afterwards. I hope so, because it just kind of left it there. But yeah, I think that the first like thing that went crazy was like the Slytherin boys. Like everyone was thirsting over Sebastian.
First of all, we need to mention what houses we're in, right? Because Slytherin represent.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Slytherin represent right here.
Yes. Addie is a Slytherin.
So this game, I think, is really showcasing the strengths of my house. And
yeah, I love this. Like I actually like this because it's not, Slytherin is evil, and like it's actually more, complex than that. Your house is more than that.
Of course it is. It's Slytherin. And it's the house that has ominous in it.
Oh, baby boy. I love it so
much. You're gonna hear her gushing over ominous a lot.
He's the cutest.
He is a cutie though.
Yeah, and I'm the emotional support of the Slytherin, of course, a Hufflepuff.
what were we saying at one point, that there's a very thin line between a Slytherin and a Hufflepuff?
Oh yeah. I love that at the beginning when they were announcing this, because they were saying that you can be like really a big asshole in the game. Like you can do a bunch of stuff, evil stuff, and they were saying like all the Hufflepuffs in the game, they're gonna go crazy and beating shit up.
Just like GTA style.
Yeah. just complete
going
chaos.
crazy.
But I love that they were calling out Hufflepuffs for doing that. I guess it's because like I'm sick and tired of this. Stop bullying Hufflepuffs. Hufflepuffs are amazing. Like no bullying in this household. Everyone was like doing like, oh, imagine being a Hufflepuff. Yeah, it's the best house ever. Well, okay, don't get started on it.
but like, wait. Actually, who's bullying Hufflepuff? Because I feel like we're all ganging up
So
on
many people.
like Gryffindors, right? Everyone hates.
Well, now it's like ganging up on Gryffindors. But like back in the days, like, you know, like everyone was like, what the fuck is a Hufflepuff?
Okay, that's fair. I think back in the day, maybe it was like that, but nowadays...
Yeah, and I think people were bitter because, you know, in the game, Hufflepuffs have the best stories and mission. We have Azkaban, so, you know.
That's unfair, man. I want to play... And also, there's this DLC that only people who have the game on PlayStation can play,
yeah.
and that's so unfair because it looks so cool. It's like very hard, like...
Yeah, that mission looks amazing. I've just watched it on TikTok, all of it, and I was like, why? Where was this? Because every time I see him, I'm like, wait, what mission was that?
What's the mission? Well, if we had money to get consoles, maybe we'd find out. Okay, that's the problem.
Yeah. Maybe one day we'll have money to get a PlayStation.
Money for chicken nuggies.
But yeah, Addie's a Slytherin, I'm a Hufflepuff, and proudly, Addie, you get the two most popular characters in the game, which is Sebastian and Ominous Baby Boy.
Hell yeah, the cutest. We love them. We love our boys.
Well, Sebastian
is a problematic child. That's what he is.
Yeah.
And I feel so bad for Ominous. He has to go through all this shit all the time.
But here's the thing, like, people were like firsting over Sebastian first. Ominous was underrated. Now everyone loves him because I think people finished the game. Of course, when you first see it, like, Sebastian he's such a flirt. Like, they knew what they were doing in the game. Like, and also, like, both of them have, like, the voice actors is kind of like their first big roles in games. They haven't had, like, much voice acting career before. And they were doing an amazing job.
Well, I think their careers might end soon given the whole AI business.
Oh, God. Why oh, my God. Look, I you know this about me. I don't like AI in general as a thing. But, my God, some of them are so funny.
They are like, you've been sending me ones, and I still have a problem with Sebastian's voice. It still sounds weird, but Ominous is so good.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like, they captured like emotions pretty well. Like, it's, I don't know, like, imagine like a few years back when we were doing like the Siri voice, or like freaking Vocaloid. Take Vocaloid.
Oh my God. That's iconic though. That's the whole thing about Vocaloid. I don't think they even want to fix it because it's the whole thing of Vocaloid.
Thing.
Yeah.
But it's like the AIs right now for Harry Potter. Like, oh my God, like, it's crazy. It's amazing what they did, and also kind of scary.
Also scary.
Yeah. But basically, like, the whole fandom. Of course, everyone is shipping themselves, like, their MC with Sebastian because he's the bad boy, you know. You love a little bit of bad boys. But I love that there's people loving Ominous now because he's such a cutie pie and he's the pit.
Yeah, I remember
in the game.
I remember like playing the first part of the game, and then like, because I'm a Slytherin, I'm immediately introduced to them because I knew them in the comments.
Yes!
And I remember talking to Ominous, and I immediately liked him more than I did Sebastian.
Really?
Yes.
Aww, good instincts.
So, you know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go too much because you haven't finished the game.
Yes, I'm the slower one.
Spoilers. Yeah. But yeah, the story is the Slytherin stories is really good. I like the Slytherin story and Poppy stories the most. But the rest of the characters, they kind of grew on me. Like, I know, like, the whole Gryffindor thing, but Gareth, he's like, I think this is the one thing about Gryffindors, if it's like, having twin energy, like the Weasley twin energy, like, they do pranking and they yeah, they're super unhinged. We accept those, yeah. And Gareth is like that. He's just, I don't know what he's doing. Unfortunately, he's probably not gonna have his fingers anymore.
Oh my god, Jesus. God,
he's going crazy.
Not having a good time.
Yeah. And then we have the shipping.
Okay, that's our main topic over here, the shipping.
Because I finished the game. Yeah, I finished the game, and the ending was just like left me there. And I was like, I need some useful fan fictions for the additional plot because, I felt like nothing was resolved. And yeah, of course, just given the relationship, I love that this is like a thing, like they're doing like threesomes between Sebastian, Ominous, and the MC. Like I think this is the most popular ship altogether. And then you have Sebastian and Ominous. There's some really good fics. I'll put them in the description on our YouTube channel so people can read some of the recommendations.
Okay. I need to read some of them as well because.
Yeah, but you need to finish the game first because there's so many spoilers.
Yeah, I will finish it for the ships. That's my motivation.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. But surprisingly, I was reading like Gareth Ominous fics, and I didn't dislike it. It was so cute.
Look, is it less toxic than his relationship with Sebastian?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Like anything with Sebastian is gonna be toxic. I'm gonna do it now. Like. It's just no.
He's just toxic himself. Like
this boy, like he goes to. I remember when I told you that he's bipolar. I was doing this mission that I was panicking because I didn't know if I did it the right order. Like you go to him and you did this normal mission about like in the main storyline, and he helps you out. And by the end of it, he got pissed off at me, and he was like yelling at me and he was like calling me names, and I was like. Okay, bitch.
Jeez.
Don't need to be rude. And then you have like he's at the usual dark arts mission, and you go to him to help him to learn another spell, like the dark arts spell. And he's like, "Oh, thank you for helping me. I couldn't have done it without you." And he's like super nice. It's just so confused.
He's just very bipolar.
Yeah, he's like, a minute ago, you were pissed off at me. But it's nice that the game kind of remembers what mission you did, and they added like a last sentence when he's like, yeah, but I'm still pissed off at you.
It's like, by the way.
I was just like, okay. Jesus.
Dude, he needs to chill. Yeah, he needs to chill. He needs to,
Yeah.
And Ominous needs to be treated better.
Exactly. He deserves the world. He's the best character ever. He's spoilers alert.
Oh no.
He's a descendant of you already know this.
I know
He's a descendant of Salazar Slytherin, and he does not let that affect him. Like, how amazing of a character.
Yes.
How
he's
amazing.
Cutie.
I love him so much. Yeah. But another interesting thing in the fandoms, and we wanted to make a special exercise out of this.
Okay.
Which I know I've talked to you, Addie, about this before, but it has become a huge thing in the fandom. So as you know, like you can make your own character, right?
Yes.
People took this way, 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 way further.
As they usually do.
Yes. And they've made, of course, there's like mods, and when the mods came out, they made the characters and MCs way prettier, all that plastic surgery. Just a bit about your character.
There's a lot of plastic surgery going on in Hogwarts.
Yes. But they made the characters way prettier, so yeah. I think they become like a whole huge trend of people making their own MCs and making lore out of it. It's mostly started with, pretty guys, because
Of course.
makes sense.
What else would you do?
Yeah. So for today, because I've shared with you this before, but today I wanted us to go through all the popular MC boys in Hogwarts Legacy.
I'm intrigued.
And we're gonna put them on a tier list. I'm just gonna tell you like the lore of it, and you're just gonna tell me where you want to put them.
Okay.
Based on the information I gave you.
Okay. Let's do this. I'm excited.
Okay.
I want to see who I'm gonna ship with whom. Can I also ship them, like, with each other?
I mean, yes. Some of them have like this in their backstory. I mean, they don't say it, but like, there's some shippable characters.
Okay.
You might find them. Yeah.
Good. Let's hear it.
Wait, I'm gonna call this the Hogwarts Legacy MC Pageant.
MC Pageant.
Yes.
We're
gonna give an award to the prettiest and most beautiful MC in Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see who deserves the crown.
So first we have Ash Silverton. You've got that white Draco hair, like blonde white Draco hair.
Of course.
He's a Slytherin, of course.
Of course. What else would he be?
Because if he has that hair, he has to be in Slytherin. He loves Misty Lilac as his favorite color.
Misty? What even is that?
Misty Lilac.
Misty Lilac.
It's kind of like a fade purple.
Is it like the one I'm wearing? No, more faded.
More faded.
Okay.
Yeah. He's bisexual. Love that. We love that.
Okay.
His Patronus is a coyote.
What? A coyote?
I've never heard of a coyote, but
what?
Yeah. When I first read this, I thought he was like, oh, he must be like American or something.
Of all animals.
But his mother is Norwegian and
Okay.
his father is Scottish.
Okay.
Apparently he's good at potions. He hates divination as a class.
Okay.
He loves testrals. We love that.
Okay.
He probably sees them because he probably
he has some
seen,
angsty backstory.
Yeah, angsty story. Yeah. You will love this. He has a half brother called Odin.
Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting.
Sounds similar to something.
Okay, I see where this is going. Okay.
He always thought like Odin had always like better grades and better luck, and their relationship suffered because of this, but that they're working to make it better. Like there's some videos on TikTok where he's like explaining his relationship with Odin, and he still loves his brother.
Okay. Well, I mean,
so sounds familiar.
Okay. I see now how to like frame him.
He of course has a crush on Sebastian Sallow. This is gonna be a very common thing.
Why though? Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
Like, I'm sorry, dude. You have such bad taste, man.
Yeah, be communist, my dude.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this is our boy. He's our first Slytherin boy.
Okay.
He's pretty, of course, like the rest of them.
I'm liking what I'm seeing. But okay. I like his backstory. I like his look.
So
I like the fact that he's a Slytherin. I don't like the fact that he has a crush on Sebastian. That's what I don't like.
Yeah. As first impression, where would you put him? We have S tier, for the highest, A, B, C, and D's for disgusting.
Okay. I will put him on. I won't put him on S tier because of the whole Sebastian thing, but I will put him on A tier because of the whole Odin thing. And because he's a Slytherin. And because he's pretty.
Okay, so A it is. We got our first A.
Yay!
Congratulations, Ash. You're an A tier.
It was sounding good. I may change my mind later on. Let's see.
Fair enough. No worries. Second, we have Aster Price.
Aster? What kind of name is Aster?
I don't know. These names are gonna become very ridiculous. I'm just gonna tell you now.
Okay, what an unfortunate name, but okay, let's go.
Yeah. There's like an entire lore. So what they're doing now is like they have like a bunch of videos, and they like even make like Google Docs about like their boys.
Jesus, that is a big commitment. Like writing a whole Google Docs worth of lore for a made up character.
So Aster over here, he's a Ravenclaw. He's the local bad boy from Ravenclaw.
Okay, so we have a Ravenclaw.
Yeah, we have a Ravenclaw. He's an unregistered metamorph magus. If I say that correctly, I'm sorry if I don't say it correctly. Basically, it was like the because I had to search it because I didn't know. It was like the ability to change his appearance, like he could change like hair color and
Okay.
Yeah. But he stays a deep dark blue color due to his own deep self-loathing.
Oh no, he's an emo boy.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay.
He's got family issues. This is gonna be a very common thing.
Oh god.
He's 16 years old when he's in 5th year at Hogwarts. So, keep it PG, guys.
Okay.
He got his strongest academic side in potions. This is another common thing between these boys. Like they're good at potions.
Okay.
But he made a whole business out of this. Like he sells potions to other like kids, students around the school.
So he's like a drug dealer.
They say they don't do anything illegal.
But sure.
I would see why you would think that.
Sure. Fully understandable.
He got his own business going on, He's so young and he's already doing his own business.
Okay,
an entrepreneur.
Exactly. He knows what's up,
Of course, he has a whole past of being born into a cruel family of dark witches and wizards. So he got that, edgy thing going on.
Edgelord.
Yeah. As much as he wanted to stay away from dark magic, as the story with Sebastian and Ominous, that is going downhill.
Oh boy.
If you want to learn those dark art spells.
Yeah, I mean me learning, all the dark art spells and using them like continuously.
Yeah. And they also mention in the account that Aster over here, he all the ladies are crazy about him, but he's super like isolated and he's not interested in love so much. So ladies, if you want to hit him up, you gotta have a lot of patience. So
okay, I see.
But speaking of the shipping things, he has these like TikToks interactions with another character, Astrophel, which we're gonna go into later. I think they're secretly into each other. Like the meme with the big bean.
Yes,
like you tall as a giraffe. Yeah. You look like a big bean. A big bean.
Okay,
so I think something's going on there. Yeah.
Okay, some unresolved issues.
Tension. Yeah, he has a thing.
Okay.
So given beautiful, this is Aster Price, everyone. This is Aster Price. He's got, even his face, he looks like he's seen some shit.
He's seen some shit. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him. I'll put him in D because he's too cringe. I'm sorry. He's too cringe. I can't. He's so cringe. He's the freaking edgelord trying to be cool, but he's just like so lame. It's not even cool at all.
He has a backstory. He's been traumatized in his past, Andy.
That does not excuse him being an edgelord. A freaking lame ass edgelord.
Also, he has the money. He's been giving potions left and right in school. He probably...
Exactly. He should be in jail. Wizard jail.
Even ask about
exactly that.
Go to wizard jail. It's like the horny jail, but for wizards.
Just like being sucked by the mentors.
I mean,
isn't that what they do? They suck you.
yeah, they make out with you for a little while, and then they leave.
And then they leave. They have their fun and they go.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened. So talking about his other half, that I think they have a secretly thing going on. We have Astrophel Calum.
Okay.
I hope I said that right.
Calum.
Yeah. He basically got popular. He's popular on the internet because he made a video of dragging Atticus, which we're all calling right now Shaticus.
Shaticus?
Yes.
That's
my boy over here is a memester.
That's a weird name. Like
we're gonna talk about why he's called Shaticus in a second.
Did he shit himself?
He might have. I don't know.
I mean, no judgment there, but
after what we're done with him, he probably will.
Oh God.
But he's a Hufflepuff. Astrophel over here. He's a Hufflepuff in 7th year.
Okay.
So he's older. He's the golden retriever of the fandom. Yeah, he's a cutie pie.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and of course, as I mentioned, he has little beef with our boy here, Aster. Yeah, there's not much about it, but he got popular because he made these like really funny videos about Shaticus.
Well, I mean, I like him. I wish there was more to the lore because I'm not sure. So I'm gonna put him in the middle. I'm gonna put him in B tier. I do like him. I wish I knew more about him. So he has a potential to be A tier.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm gonna put him in B tier.
Okay, we have Astrophel at B tier. Congratulations, Astrophel, you're B tier. Next up, we got my favorite boy. He's my favorite boy.
Is he?
You will love this.
Okay.
We're not gonna. The house is gonna be debatable till I go to the house.
Oh no!
But just so you know, he's an adorable himbo. He's not the sharpest, but he's trying. We're talking about our Gryffindor boy, Benji Hills. Everyone.
Benji Hills from Gryffindor. Okay, just the fact that he's a Gryffindor will make it hard for me to
look. He's gonna grow.
Him.
He's gonna grow on you.
Okay. I will give him a chance.
Besides having the most southern freaking name, Benji Hills.
He's a Benji.
Basically, his whole lore is that he was accepted in Hogwarts. His mother was a Hufflepuff, which he has sisters, which are also in Hufflepuff. But one of them is also in Ravenclaw, and he's younger than his sisters, so he couldn't attend the same school as them. So when he got in Hogwarts and he got sorted into Gryffindor, which is apparently the same house that his father had, but he never met his father due to his disappearance. Ooh.
Oh, okay, mysterious.
But he was always told that he was just like him. So
okay,
you got that common Gryffindor story with the dad not being there, I guess.
Oh no! Like he went out for milk and he never came back. I see how it is.
They're still putting pictures of his father's face on milk bottles.
Oh my god! I feel sorry for him.
Yeah, he's also got known for putting Shaticus in his place.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's a memester. You will love his content. Like every single video that he posts on the internet, he's funny. He's funny. I'm gonna play some of them now.
Okay, I can appreciate a good meme. It better be ominous that he's married to. I won't accept Sebastian. Why? What's up there?
What's up there? And he has a lot of
Okay,
memes.
okay.
I've just put 2, but there's so many.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I mean, regardless of...
Where we put it on Benji Hills. Good old Benji Hills.
Okay. Look, even if it's a Gryffindor, at least he's funny, so I'll put him in S tier.
Oh, dude! The development Slytherin put a Gryffindor in S tier?
It may change.
Okay. I'll give you one change at the end.
Okay.
Okay. But knowing you love memes, I knew you would love Benji.
It's for the memes, okay? Like, S tier for the memes.
Understandable.
Understandable.
Okay. Next up, we have one of the most popular characters that was created.
Okay, this
TikTok.
one I've heard about. He's that popular.
Yes. You should recognize it. We're talking about Sirius Evergreen.
Ooh,
mysterious.
yeah, love the name.
He's a Slytherin boy. He's one of your mates.
A+ again.
Yeah, he has a whole lore, and I tried to summarize it because it was a lot. He's an INTJ, an architect, if that says anything to you.
Am I also? What am I? I forgot what. I forgot what
Were
person
you?
that. I don't remember.
I am an INFP. Proudly INFP.
Okay.
We're unstable emotionally.
Well, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, no. INTJ, maybe. They're like logical and they're like planning things ahead.
Okay, I see. I'm already on board.
Yeah, he's a 5th year. He's very studious, and there's a reason why. His friendship with Sebastian and Ominous, granted him deeper knowledge in dark arts as the game progresses. But he thinks that he can use it in unique purposes, but not for vile intentions to like torture innocents, which is exactly what I was going through in this game. I just wanted to learn the dark arts spells.
But I didn't want to hurt anyone. I just wanted to learn dark arts.
Which totally makes sense.
Okay.
So he gets it. He's reserved because of that, because he doesn't want to let people know about this, that he's doing dark arts. When he can get angry, he can get angry even though he's reserved. But he's patient, but when he gets angry, he gets angry. He likes to be more isolated. He likes his little time. He likes to read books in the dormitory and just spend time in the library. He's a little studious boy. But there's lore behind. There's so much lore for this character. Basically, his family did not give him affection because he found out that he didn't have magic powers.
Oh,
you know that you can have more powerful magic or not enough to go to Hogwarts. Yeah, and his family was full of pure blood, so his dad was ugh, what is with this child? He doesn't know how to use magic.
Yeah, the disgrace
of the family. So of course he was traumatized by this, and then his dad became abusive, and he was putting him to you better learn magic if you don't. And then he was scarred because of this, so he always wears gloves because he has scars on his hands.
Aww.
Yeah. And 2 years went by, and he learned how to do magic. That's why he's studying so much, and that's why he made it up for it, because he's a smart boy, and he has motivation. That's why he's Slytherin, right? Yeah, and you will love this. His main source of comfort comes from his dear cat, Luelle, a grey short-haired feline.
Oh my god, he has a cat! Okay,
I knew you would love this.
Oh my god, okay, already I love him.
Yeah. Do you want me to play the video?
Yes, please. He's also hot.
Of course
he is. Okay.
Yeah, so...
S tier.
So...
I won't even discuss it. S tier.
So direct. Okay.
S tier.
We're putting our boy Sirius S tier. Way! Congratulations, Sirius.
Woohoo! Come on, he has a cat.
Of course. I knew that was gonna be the highlight of him. Next up, we're gonna go to our next Hufflepuff. Yay, Hufflepuff's representation over here.
Finally, a Hufflepuff between all these Slytherins over here.
We had a Hufflepuff before. Remember? We had the Astrophel over here.
Oh, I forgot already about him because I put him in D tier.
Poor boy.
Okay.
We got Percy Oakley. He's our Irish Hufflepuff.
I thought you were gonna say Percy Jackson, and I was gonna be like, what?
Maybe that's the inspiration. Probably.
Okay.
We got lovely Mr. Oakley, and I'm quoting this from the Google Doc. Lovely Mr. Oakley and Mrs. Oakley, they named their little lad Percy. Little lad Percy.
Little lad.
Bring out the little lad meme. He has a younger brother, Henry, and boy, oh boy, prepare yourself for the darkest backstory ever.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah. His mother was a muggle. His father was a wizard, but he never told his wife that he can use magic, that he can do magic. So, his dad was like obliviating like the memories of Mrs. Oakley. So every time she got suspicious, she wouldn't know that he's actually a wizard. So level of like manipulation here.
Okay.
And then when like Percy was 13, his mother passed away from tuberculosis, which Mr. Oakley went through a downward spiral, and then he became depressed, and then he became abusive. This is good. All of them have daddy issues.
It's all about the daddy issues. That's the main character. Yeah, that's the main character trait over here.
Yeah. He found a hidden grove, and he took his younger brother Henry to play with beasts, because we're Hufflepuff, we love animals. So he's good with like animals, like Poppy.
Okay.
And he wants to help people. He's a good Hufflepuff. He got all that loyalty thing going on, but yeah, because of what his father did, basically, for like abusing him. He wants to be better than him. And then after a while, Henry got tuberculosis, and then Henry also died because of tuberculosis.
What is this?
Yeah.
God, it's like, why? What?
And then he left his house, and he got accepted to Hogwarts, and now he's staying at a friend's place, I think. Yeah, and he's been driven by being better than his dad, because he was a shitty dad. He's number one Poppy protector. He has a lot of videos where he protecting Poppy, because Poppy's the best Hufflepuff. And there's this really, really nice TikTok that I love, because I'm a Hufflepuff, where he's talking. There's that quote from that movie, that British movie, my horse, the mole, the horse, the mole.
Yeah, the animation, right?
Yeah. Where it's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's like kind, and it's like talking about Hufflepuff and the beast, and how nice we are with animals.
Aww.
And then there's another funny one where he's like, even though I'm a Hufflepuff, I still might kick your ass.
Oh, okay. Tough boy. Tough guy.
Yeah, so he can be a tough guy. Yeah, he can be a tough guy. So now I'm going to show you how he looks like.
Okay. But look, I can appreciate some angst, but I feel like this is a little bit too much. So I think I'm going to put him in B tier.
Oh, you put Astrophel here in the B tier. Oh, girl, you're putting all the Hufflepuffs in the B. I see how it is.
I'm sorry.
See how it is.
It's literally not about the house. It's just like, come on. Come on.
Don't be dramatic. I know you went for dramatic events.
Exactly.
Don't be a drama queen.
Don't just get over it, man.
Poor guy.
Jeez.
Well, either way, congratulations, Percy.
You're a B. B tier. Let's go. Okay. Who's next?
Okay. We got two more.
Okay, two more. Let's go.
Okay, we got Timotheus Time Turner.
What? Timotheus Time Turner.
Timotheus Time Turner.
Timotheus Time Turner. Beautiful name. Love it already.
Inspired by Timothée Chevrolet.
Oh, but we love that. We love that. If he doesn't look like Timothée, then
no. He looks like someone, but not as Timothée Chalamet.
Okay.
He's also a Slytherin. He's another fellow Slytherin, so he got that.
Okay.
He's another one with daddy issues because we know we have that going on. His dad died when he was 7, and to pay tribute to him, he wears his like favorite dress clothes on his first day. I'll show it to you.
Okay. I want to see.
He is known for having this like thing on the internet where he is like a menace in the game, like he incendio students in class.
That sounds like me playing the game.
Yeah, this is exactly you playing the game.
Chaotic as hell.
Chaotic. Creating fucking chaos everywhere where he goes.
I love that. Okay.
And also, just for people to know, if you want to read good fanfic about Sebastian Omenis and MC, the creator also writes fanfiction.
Okay.
But what is mostly known about Timotheus is that he's the himbo Jacob Black of the 18,000s. Oh. Jacob Black from Twilight.
Oh no! Okay. I don't know what I think about this one. I don't. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm gonna show you now. It looks like.
Oh my god! Why does he look like a fuck boy? His favorite
catchphrase, of course, is "Where have you been, Loca?"
Oh my god! What the hell? Look! I can't unsee the fact that he's Jacob. Like. Why?
But, are you not a team Jacob, Adi?
I mean, honestly,
are you a team Edward? Is that why?
I mean, it's Robert Pattinson or whatever his name was, because I haven't seen him since
Taylor Lautner.
Okay,
Taylor
that
Lautner.
guy. He disappeared from the face of the earth, I feel like. But but I can't appreciate the fact that he's chaotic. I relate to that. That's great. He's a Slytherin. That's another plus.
Yeah.
Like, minus the fact that he's like a fuckboy and Jacob. So I'm kind of oscillating between like B tier and A tier.
Oh.
So I'm not sure, but let me think about it.
Where to put Jacob Black from Twilight?
Jacob Black from Twilight. I'm gonna put him in B tier.
Oh, congratulations, Jacob! B tier!
You just gotta be there.
You almost had it, but you didn't.
But I'm sorry. You're gonna stay there in the middle.
Still, thank you for the participation in the pageant.
Yes. He's a worthy contestant, that's for sure.
Exactly. And last but not least, we're gonna talk about a very controversial character.
Okay, let's hear it.
And there's a lot going on here. As I mentioned, a lot of other accounts or like other MC boys, so Hogwarts Legacy boys, were dragging our boy Shadicus Latime.
Wait, what wasn't his name? Atticus?
Yes, but now he shot himself in Shadicus.
What? How did that happen? How did he shot himself and his name changed because he shot himself?
No, the whole fandom calls him Shadicus now, but yes, his name was Atticus Latime.
Okay.
We got Atticus over here.
I'm very intrigued about his story. I want to hear.
Yes, we started great, but he's already cancelled on the internet, so it is what it is, and we're gonna get into that.
Okay.
He was like the first boy that he's super popular. He got a lot of views on the internet. Because of his looks. He had great character design, but very debatable lore.
Okay. Let's hear it.
So first of all, we're gonna start that he's boyfriends with Sebastian.
Okay. Already
some
a problem.
some people had a crush on him. He's boyfriends with Sebastian.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably Sebastian at this point, he's dating half of the school. If we're gonna take it this way.
Ominous, my boy, please stop freaking.
Yes, guy, pick Ominous. He's the best.
Exactly. Why would you pick Ominous? Not this freaking.
Yeah, bad boys.
Exactly.
Prepare yourself, okay?
Oh no. Okay.
His age. He is 500 years old.
Is he a vampire? What is he? How is he 500 years old? And why is he in a freaking school at 500 years old? What is he doing there?
He's pretending to be a student because he's in the body of a 20-year-old. Okay.
Why would he be a student in Hogwarts at 20 years old? He would have graduated a long time ago.
He's 20 and a student, pretending to be a student.
Jesus.
Because it's allowed, apparently.
Okay, I mean, apparently in this version of Hogwarts, you can, like, avacadabra people and no one says anything, so, like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, exactly. He's an evil dark wizard. He's a bad boy. He's worse than Sebastian. He's a better boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
He got a wicked smile, and I'm quoting from like the TikToks.
Okay.
He got a wicked smile. He has devious personality. May appear as kindness to the untrained eyes.
Oh my god. Okay.
He throws wild parties in the Slytherin dorms.
Oh,
you know, like with all the memes where like
yeah.
Slytherin, yeah. The Mombamba song. Yeah, so he get lit. But yeah, he's 500 years old in a 20-year-old body.
Okay.
So they kind of changed this, like this whole thing. So apparently it's safer this way to have a relationship with Sebastian. But I don't think.
How is that safer?
I don't think that's safer.
How is that safer? I don't. Like what?
I think the creators said that they never thought of Sebastian being like 15 or 16 of how old they are in the game.
Right.
But yeah, that still sounds
It still sounds sus.
Yeah, it's so sus that even like in the lore, Ominous and Sebastian's uncles are onto Atticus. Like, what's happening here?
Okay,
what's going on here?
Even they're canceling him. Like,
yeah, rightfully so. He's always snogging students and makes use of the room of requirement.
Oh god. Okay, he's molesting people. I see.
He gets pulled over for having hickeys and like.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah, like there's the whole thing.
Okay.
But like even the relationship with Sebastian, like he loves Sebastian, but he won't stop him from like this won't stop him from manipulating to get like unforgivable curses out of Sebastian so he can avenge his family. Because he has like a dark lore in his family. His parents and his 10-year-old sister were brutally murdered in front of him when he was 12.
Damn. Okay.
And the curses are the only thing that can kill the beings who did it, and like the ones that he learns from Sebastian. So even though he loves him, he's still using to learn curses.
Okay.
Why he's 500 years old? He got raised by an immortal when he saw the whole thing going on with the parents, and this immortal was like, "Oh, come over here! Like, here's a pond of immortality. Why don't you take a bath in it?" And then he was asleep for 480 years or 482 years. So mentally he's still 20. But technically he is 500 years old.
And why did he wake up now after like freaking 500 years of sleeping?
I think they explained it because like there wasn't technology or magic advanced to kill immortals, so he would wake up when there was like magic known to kill immortals in the future.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
And my favorite quote was that Atticus never leaves any encounter with a lover unless he's rendered them shaking and begging for more.
Oh my god, Jesus. Okay. Look, I can respect that. At least, at least he's an attentive lover, if anything else.
Well, let's not say that.
I mean, I'm going by what you're
we
telling me.
we have a 20-year-old loose in a school that is like
full of minors.
snogging
Okay,
and
okay,
yeah,
fair enough,
which is not the best. And
Okay.
this is why, like, what I told you about the other boys like dragging Shadikus for, you know, his peculiar tendencies, to say so.
Okay, I see. Okay, now I get the whole.
So he
thing.
got cancelled on the internet. So, you know,
Okay,
at this point, I think we know where we're putting this guy, right?
but yeah, look, I was on board with the lore part until the whole thing. First of all, him dating Sebastian. Second of all, I mean, of course, he's gonna be toxic because both of them are toxic, but somehow he's worse than Sebastian.
Yes.
And then him like
I didn't know it was possible, but it is.
And him like molesting minors in a school. Like, okay, he's pretty. I like that he's a Slytherin. I like that he's like an evil wizard. I like that.
Yeah, wait, the character design was on spot until we found out about him.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a hard one because I wanted to like him, but now that I know more,
No.
little, yeah.
He's cancelled. He's cancelled
Yeah.
from the internet.
So
Sorry,
I'm gonna
Atticus.
put him on D tier.
You going to jail for being disgusting.
Go to jail!
Fucking disgusting.
Fucking this shame. like I even forgot like the other one that is in D tier. It's not even as bad as this guy, but they're both maybe they're cellmates. What if they're cellmates?
Now he had a thing. Astor had a thing with Astrophel.
Oh,
He was just he was edgy. You put him to jail for being edgy.
Oh yeah, okay. No, that's fair. That's a good one. Okay, they actually deserve to be in jail, so it's fine.
So we're not gonna clap Atticus. We're gonna give him a boo.
A boo. Oh, the shame.
Yeah. So given all of the boys, would you change anything, or are you okay with the?
I think
Should we announce our winners?
Now having seen all of them, I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna stick with this.
Okay. Well, it is my pleasure to announce the winners of Hogwarts Legacy FC pageant. We got Benji Hills from Texas.
Yeah, Benji, go meme the hell out of it.
And
Meme
Sarah
everyone.
Evergreen on a tie-up for S tier. Our
Yay!
beautiful boy.
Let's go, boys. Can I would they be a good ship? I don't think so. What if they were in a relationship?
Gryffindor and Slytherin, come on.
That
is literally Drarry, but in a more chaotic way. We have a
I love it. I love it already.
a memeable himbo here.
I love it. Okay. I love that.
Okay. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations to
this year's
congratulations to
Hogwarts.
the happy couple.
They're married now. Yay.
Yay! Nice. We did it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Well, that was it for today. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more nerdy stuff.
See you next time.